So welcome for our presentation from the Assumption Sisters of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Nairobi, commonly known as Assumption Sisters of Nairobi, ASN. We were founded in 1955 by His Grace Archbishop John Joseph McCarthy, who was a Holy Ghost or a Spiritan. We are an African congregation of pontifical right. We assumed our pontifical right in 1997. And we are called to evangelize among our people while being ready to respond to the needs of the church at any given time. Assumption Sisters of Nairobi were founded in the Catholic Archdiocese of Nairobi, but for the whole world. And our motto is love, service, and self-sacrifice. Our charism, the Sisters of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary of Nairobi, is an institute of African religious women under the patronage of Mary assumed into heaven. We are called to be deeply rooted in Jesus Christ and to show the apostolic zeal for the service of the church by being immersed among the peoples as life givers. And we proclaim the good news of salvation in order to uplift the dignity of all people whom we serve, especially women. Our service is accompanied by an attitude of openness to the needs of time. The spirit of the Institute. It is lived in our daily practice of love, self-sacrifice, of love, service, and self-sacrifice, which is centered on love of Jesus and devotion to the Virgin Mary. Our spirituality. The ASN member is called to live the gospel message of Christ, guided by our motto, John 10, verse 10, I came that they may have life and have it to the full. We are also devoted to love of Jesus and to devotion to Mary. Our spirituality is founded on the principles of Ignatian spirituality, that is, doing all for the glory of God. And we incorporate contemplation with apostolate, that is, the Assumption Sisters are both active and contemplative in our mission. We live the three evangelical counsels of poverty, chastity, and obedience. We are called to take the Christian living of our profession in order to free ourselves from the obstacles to perfect charity, and we bind ourselves by vows to follow the poor, chaste, and obedient Christ. These vows become the means through which we commit ourselves to service of God and His people. We vow to live this life in the community. Then we have our symbols. Our symbols, one is the cross. We all unite with Christ, who gave His life out of love, so that all may have life to the full. Our second symbol is the shadow of a cross. In our ministries, we lay down our lives for others as Jesus Christ did. Then we have the shield. As African women rooted in the love of Christ, we defend and protect human life. Then we have the drum. We are called to be proclaimers of Jesus Christ's love by integrating our African and Christian values. Then we have color red in our symbol, the color of love and blood, therefore, of martyrdom and sacrifice. We sacrifice and die to self for the love of Christ and His people. Symbolizes our daily martyrdom. Then in our symbol we have a color white, meaning purity, virginity, innocence, and birth. We are life givers through our vows of chastity. Then we have the color sky blue. The blue skies or the life-giving air and often signifies hope or good health. Blue is also attributed as a Marian color. It symbolizes constancy, fidelity, genuineness, and aspiration, like that of Mother Mary. Then we have zigzag blue line in the center of our sables. ASN is an institute of sinners with none who is perfect. We are continually in need of redemption through the cross. Then our present membership. Perpetually professed members, we are 250. The temporary professed members, we have 37. The novice current, we have 14. The postulants, we have 6. And the aspirants, we have 15. Then our apostolates. We are open to the needs of time that the church needs as a response. We do several current apostolates. We are in teaching field, in medical and in healthcare. We are in the social ministry, in the pastoral ministry, in agriculture, and in hospitality. Then our key areas, as I said in our charism, we concentrate on uplifting the dignity of human lives. So we focus this by doing this apostolate, that is through HIV and AIDS program in Jamaica and Upedo village in Naivasha. Families living in the slum. We have a Kibagare Good News Center in Kagemi, Nairobi, where we have a feeding program both in primary and in secondary school. We also support persons with disabilities. We have a home in Remuru Shesha Home for girls with mental challenges and Kitui School for the Deaf, among others, where we uplift the dignity of human lives. Then evangelization. We are in 68 communities, which are distributed as follows. In Kenya, we have 61 communities. In Tanzania, we have 2 communities. In Jamaica, we have 2 communities. And in Canada, we have 3 communities. And so today, if you are a young person, they are watching, and you are interested to become a member of the Assumption Sisters of Nairobi, you can contact our vocation directress with the number 0716 612 624. 0716 612 624. And we have a living all come and see, which will be taking place on 7th of February. So you are most welcome to join. And our formation journey is as follows. We have aspirancy program that runs for 3 months. We have postulancy that runs for 1 year. We have novitiate for 2 years. And then we have temporal vows to perpetual vows, which are renewed yearly, that runs for a period of 6 to 9 years. So those willing to join us, you are most welcome to contact the vocation directress, the number I've given, or any of our sisters. If you are a Catholic, a young person who is a woman who has scored C+ and above, or a diploma and above, and you have a vocation to join us. Thank you.
Thank you.